All right, in the top left, Team Red is Nicorakt and Goblin. Just got his first dub on the board. Probably 7th place now or so in the group. Needs a couple more dubs. And Nicorakt is chilling. I think, what was he? 3rd place? 3rd place in his group. Very, very nice. Young Yakov and Spirit, I believe, are both 1-2 actually. I could be wrong, but I think they're both 1-2. So this is a very important one for them. Because both going 1-3 would be, yeah, I mean, pretty bad. There's obviously at least 2 more difficult matches that they're going to play. Maybe some are more comfortable than others, but they're really going to have to make something happen here. Now, let's see. Gas first against gas first. That's already an interesting start. Now, what... Okay, this is what I'm curious about. Oh, Jakov is 2-2? Oh, okay. So he... Yeah, he just won with Shameless. Is that correct? Is that the game? Yeah, I think he won with Shameless, right? Something like that. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so what I wanted to say is me and Goblin have played a lot of 2v2. And I always really like this matchup. The reason why I like this matchup is very simple. It's because I think it's really hard for Terran Zerg to deal with the combination of either Reaper or Hellions and an Oracle. Like, Reaper Hellions are good against every early game unit that they can build. Besides maybe the Cyclone, but the Cyclone can only be in one spot at a time, and it kind of needs to be dealing with the Oracle. Yeah, it just feels like if you micro, you always kind of get like a little bit of a lead. With Protoss Terran against Terran Zerg. Not always the case. I mean, today I played Terran Zerg twice, and it was the most comfortable games we've played in the tournament, so I'm definitely not... I don't think Terran Zerg is bad at all. They even won the last weekly cup, too. So, yeah. Guess we're gonna see. Spirit actually went for the Reaper expand, where Nicorakt is going for the Fast Hellions. Fast Hellions, yeah, that's pretty much in line with what I said, right? You either go Reapers or you go Hellions. Goblin's gonna go for a Stargate. If he doesn't go for a Stargate, I will be disappointed. Because that means he didn't learn. He's gonna build it right here. How much gas does he have? No, I got the wrong side. I'm pretty bad with those placement predictions. Yeah, exactly. Hellion Oracle is what it's gonna be. Nicorakt takes a second gas. I actually discovered that you can play second factory Blue Flame with just 1 gas as well. So... I'm kind of curious what the second gas is for. It could be... Yeah, okay, he's going to play Blue Flame. Yeah, okay. This is exactly the build that me and Trigger beat Serral with earlier, right? It's Oracle. Or it could be... I mean, if he's going to do our build, it's going to be Phoenixes. But it's probably going to be 1 Oracle at least, and then Blue Flame Hellions. Could also be Cyclones, but... I think Cyclones are better later on. I don't think you necessarily want to be making those that early. Spirit is going to go for a fast Cyclone here. Also, if you can remind me to change the title after the game, that would be perfect, because I do want to change the title. Gonna be an Oracle, 3rd gas, and that probably means that we are going to see a second Stargate right here. I don't know why I keep trying to do that. I'll stop, I promise. Here we go, let's see. Cyclone upgrade or Hellion upgrade? What's it gonna be? I'm very curious. Blue Flame. Okay, good. The School of Mark, guys. The School of Mark. That's beautiful. Yeah, it's not double Stargate, but it's a very late double Stargate. I got confused because you said he's getting Warp Gate, and that's true, but he made 4 gases, so it has to be Stargate. Is he messing up his build? I mean, not to criticize him, because obviously I could be wrong, but it just seems like his Stargate was delayed a lot for... And now he has a lot of resources too. I wonder where this is going here, guys. I wonder where this is going. Let's see what the other team is doing. Spirit hit a little bit of a nasty supply block here, blocking his tank. He has 2 Cyclones and 4 Marines. Young Jakov doesn't have anything yet, actually. But that's kind of the way I like to see Zerg played. They now know that it's Phoenixes. Nicorakt starts the Cyclone upgrade as well. Double Tech Lab. Also a pretty nasty supply block. Terran's agreeing... What do you call it? A gentleman's agreement to get supply blocked at around 50. Love to see it. Oh, the Overlord. That is well done. Like, Oracles are really important, guys. Like, that is really well done. The Overlord movement, they knew it was hiding there. Another good Overlord positioning here, by the way, almost guaranteeing that kill. Yeah, losing the Oracle is definitely rough. Young Yakov is going for an interesting strat here. Young Yakov is going for fast +1 and fast road speed, even though he doesn't have that many drones yet. Spirit doesn't really... He's not doing a build where you can really hit a timing. But if I look at Young Yakov's build, it looks like they might want to hit a timing at some point. So far, it's really not going too well for the Phoenix Hellion. I feel like they've been a little passive. Goblin had an Oracle that didn't really do anything. I think I would give the lead to the blue team here, albeit very, very slightly. Third Stargate and a Forge, by the way, so he's going to commit to playing a Skytoss completely. Ambitious Lift. I kind of respected it, but it didn't work out. Happens to the best. Oh! Dude, that's like... These Hellions can't reach every single patch. That would be like the only way. Oh my goodness. Stop doing that, you psychopath! You could literally lose every single drone there instantly. This thing could totally just die, by the way. If they go here, they will kill everything. Ah, they haven't learned from the school of Mark. Guys. Phoenix, lift tank, Hellion, kill Marine. It's simple. They were just scared, though. If they saw what we saw, they would have gone for that 100%. I think they were just scared that the roaches were already there, or maybe the 2 Cyclones or whatever, I don't know. But it would have been a very good moment for them. I believe we have not seen a fleet beacon yet, right? Okay, I mean, please kill that thing. Like, just thank you. Like, that was just too obvious. Lift Cyclone, kill Marine. Oh, okay, it looked like he was gonna go for it for a second. I think what happened there is Nicorect misclicked. So the pathing messed up, and then Goblin saw it like, oh, he's going in, so he lifted a Cyclone. That was, or yeah, a Cyclone. That was a bit unfortunate. So far, Team Blue is playing fantastically, I want to say. Like, they're really defending everything quite well. And this is where you can get into trouble when you play against Zerg. Zerg is... Oh, kill that. Oh, no? He rather wanted... I guess he really wanted that Roach, huh? Tanks are really good to kill if your teammate's playing mech, because tanks just kill everything that mech has. But yeah, here you go. This is what I was talking about. If Zerg macros up, you get a Hive. If you're still stuck on Phoenixes, they make Vipers. Even beyond Vipers, by the way, something you might not instantly think about. They can make Ultras. Ultras do not get lifted by Phoenix, which means the only thing Goblin can do against Phoenix, against Ultras, is use this one Stalker that he has. He's not gonna win, right? So Hive Tech Zerg has a lot of answers to this kind of stuff. Oh my... Are you crazy? Dude, stop! Like, the Fungal, he would have lost freaking 7 Phoenixes there. Oh my goodness. I mean, it's working. Goblin is really good at doing this, by the way. So if there's someone you can trust with this, it's him. But for my spectator heart, please stop being a psychopath. Now, it looks like we're gonna have... First, I thought it was carriers, but it looks more like we're gonna have a Mothership Blink transition. Ooh, this is gonna be... Actually, not that much damage, right? Oh, didn't really kill that many workers. The Phoenix is here. We're gonna do some damage. The Vipers are somewhere. Where are they? Oh, here they are. They were barely out of range. Dude, if this is 4 parasitic bombs and a fungal, and he's gonna cry. Okay. Oh, look. The bait! The bait! Oh my goodness. No, not the fungal! No, the parasitic bomb! Oh, that is a lot of dead Phoenixes. Oh, what was that? 7? Please split that. Okay, thank you. Yeah, painful. Goblin has no supply, guys. Oh, this is a sick drop. He kinda killed the fleet beacon. Start the mothership. Oh, he didn't actually start the mothership. How did you get here? Which base did he cross? I don't even know. I'm afraid it's been a bit of a disaster, guys. The Phoenixes haven't found their value. The Hellions haven't found their value. Tanks are good. They're not good enough for this situation, sadly. Only one of them is going to be able to shoot if he doesn't feel like abducting that one, or maybe he doesn't have energy. And it seems like Team Red is going to get a very painful loss number 1. A very one-sided loss, I want to say. Like, they really didn't have much to do this game. They did a good strategy. Like, really, I can promise you guys, this strategy it's approved. It's a good strat. Now, this fight looks... Oh. Not that great for Team Blue, I wanted to say. Because they're going to lose a lot of stuff over here. Let's look at the eco. Okay, you know what? Team Red's eco is still intact. It's carriers plus mech. How I would rate this game is I would say there is a very tiny chance that Team Blue messes up. They can't win the game entirely on their own doing. But if you play against carrier tank, there are ways like this. Oh, Goblin, please, please, please. No. Oh, that's so unfortunate. Oh, he did see it, though. Please. No, they're right here, brother. No, that's it. No. Instead, he flies into the parabomb. But the parabomb scared him to the drops. Yeah, it actually did. Good run by here at the same time. They're going to push. Yeah, the Vipers are so good here. That one tank could actually be an MVP or tier tank if it gets enough Marines, but there's also Hydras in the mix. The Phoenixes do come back at a very good moment. Phoenixes do extra damage against light, by the way, which is both the Marines and the Hydras, but I sadly don't think this is happening. Not even with all the copium in the world. I would be able to tell you guys that this one can still be won. And game number 1 goes to Young Yakov and Spirit. And I really want to just highlight how well they did here. I think it's everyone that's played 2v2 against it will know it's incredibly, incredibly hard to lose nothing against Hellion Phoenix. Like, you're always going to lose something. You could say maybe Team Red should have been a better job, but I really think they did fantastic. The units were always in good positions. They went for the late game, at least the late game units with the Vipers, which is pretty much what you need. And yeah, just super well done by them. In the top right side, Team Red, we have Nicorakt and Goblin. And in the bottom left, we have Spirit and Young Yakov. And Young Yakov is doing a 12-11? Is that a build? I thought it was always 13-12. This looks like it's a 12-11 to me. I've seen Young Yakov do it a couple times. It often looks quite strong. And this map... Like, listen, there's a couple things you can do in 2v2 that would change this completely. For example, if they decided to wall off the front... then the link flood just instantly does nothing and you're in a good spot, right? Wow, look at this difference. It's a 12-11 CC first. Holy, that is cool. I love the idea here. That is awesome. Okay. 12-11 command center first. I would love it if Spirit did the build I was doing earlier today, where you go for... Well, I did gas first. He's not going to do that. But just go for the 2-factory Cyclone, because it's actually quite good. Wait. Oh, these links are very close. Look at this. These links are so close to being able to get across for free. Without being seen, I mean, in that case. Now, the probe is going to see it. I think... Yeah, he saw it. Yeah. Okay. I can tell you what I think about this. In a 1v1 PvZ, if you play against this build and you have your command center here, what happens is... They didn't wall. Guys. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Ooh. Oh, man. Okay, I'm gonna have to save my analysis for a bit, because what's happening here... Well, it's a different analysis. I don't think they realize that it's pool with speed. They think it's 6 links... Just like 6 links into macro. This is 12 links with speed. This Reaper is likely gonna die. This command center is gonna die. They can even lose the game guys. Stop. Like, you need to wall this off. It's 12 links. They're gonna go to the low ground instead. It's more links than they think it is. Like, there's an adept. He's right-clicking that. Oh. I do not like this decision by Young Yakov, guys. I think Young Yakov has messed it up. Like, it's really not that many units. Oh. Wow, okay. I stand by my analysis. I think Team Red should have been in... I don't want to call it significant, but a decent disadvantage. Now they're going to find themselves in a pretty decent spot, because even though Young Yakov is finding some damage now, this is a very committed build by him. He still only has 18 workers against that 29 of Goblin, for example. And I think Young Yakov was messed it up a little bit. I feel like maybe he was expecting them to have more units, but it was 1 Marine, 1 Reaper, and 1 Adept. With 12 links, you actually just killed them and the workers. They would have won the game instantly. I am convinced the moment they pulled the SCVs, they should have lost the game. Young Yakov didn't realize, and... Yeah, I mean, Team Red finds himself a little bit of a lucky break there, so that's nice. I wanted to... What was it that I wanted to analyze earlier? I was trying to remember. Yeah, probably doesn't matter. Wait, why is there a turret being built? He's making a turret against an Oracle? Oh yeah, in TVZ. Yeah, thank you. So, in 1v1 TVZ, a lot of Zergs like to do that build because you cancel the CC for sure. Why that build sucks is because if you just see it's happening, you cancel your CC and you rebuild it into the main, you're literally still ahead. So like from a 1v1 perspective, that build is terrible. But here it works a lot because you have a teammate that can eco behind it. So it's only like half as all in basically. And it just disturbs their build, you know, just completely. In fact, I would say it's probably a good build to do with a Zerg teammate for the double Zerg teams out here. But okay, let's look at the situation at hand. Spirit is definitely the strongest player in this game by far. If you guys are curious about why I say that, if you look at the worker count, same as Goblin. In a PvT, the Protoss should be up by about 7 to 10 workers. So the fact that Spirit is up by 2 does mean that Spirit has a decent advantage compared to Goblin. And obviously compared to Nicorach, he's up by 14 workers. That is an interesting situation. Yakov is the weakest player here in this game, and Spirit is the strongest. I don't know if they're gonna be able to make use of that lead, because he's gonna go for Stim Marine drops. There's gonna be Blink Stalkers out. Blink Stalker should be able to deal with that quite well. Hey! Uh-huh. Okay. I see what they're doing here. Team Red is going for a fat all-in. And you even if you're spectating the game, you might not see it. But they're going for a fat all-in. Look at this. Goblin, 4 gates already, going up to 6 gates. He has a third base. There is no tech behind this. There is no robo. He is making a forge now. That might mean that he's getting, what do you call it? Doubt? Second guess. He's second guessing himself. That's what I was looking for. But he went for 6 gateways. Nicorach is playing double engineering bay, 3 racks on 2 bays. That is not an actual build that you can do that goes into macro. So these guys want to hit a timing attack. They want to hit a timing attack at 1-1 of Nicorach. Oh, that's actually a good spotting by that Overlord. Sees the 2 tanks and the amount of Marines. Let's see, what's the upgrade? Spirit has +1 attack. Okay, a couple links. You can actually kill a lot of those. Yeah, he's going to catch them. Well done. Even though you can never kill all the links because they're fast, it's still a very good catch. Putting so many stasis wards with this Oracle, by the way. I feel like this stasis is annoying for them because now those units are going to be there. Yakov is going for a Spire. Like, look at the supply. It's so interesting. Spirit is by so far the strongest player in this game right now. But Yakov has nothing. Yakov has 31 links without upgrades. The tanks are unsieged. Oh, big mistake by Nicorach there. They needed a tank. That thing can barely hit. Oh, man. I'm not gonna lie. That can cost them a lot. The tanks are exactly what makes this push strong. Oof. Oh, the link counterattack as well on Nicorach's base. Nicorach is gonna be a bit in shambles. 1-1 is gonna finish soon. What the next question is really... Oh, that's a good stasis. What the next question is really... is how the mutas are gonna fare against the all-in that they're gonna do. Because these guys, I mean, Goblin is not really all-in anymore. Nicorach is 100% all-in, okay? He's the weakest player in his lobby now. He's weaker than Yakov. Red team is definitely behind. But Yakov is going for mutas. Mutas are gonna do a lot of damage in the bases, for sure. But there's a chance that they will attack before... Oh, that's really cute, by the way. Splitting the sensor towers. You guys saw that? That was a little uThermal play right there. Yeah, I don't know, guys. Honestly, I don't... Oh, Nicorach, you gotta be looking, my friend. Stasis. Oof. That would have caught 1,000,000 units. Yeah, he can't lose the tanks again. Not again. You can't lose the tanks. He's gonna lose both things again. Nicorach. Nicorach mis-microing the tanks twice. That is incredibly painful. And keep in mind, there's 1,000,000 mutas on the way, guys. The mutas are right here. Nicorach is just... He's gone. This is the last thing they have. Spirit fights. That is pretty crazy. Spirit fights. He's gonna lose his medevacs, and his units are already orange health. I don't know if they can ever counter these mutalisks properly. You would say there's Marines and Stalkers. What are you talking about? They cannot be everywhere. Really good choice there. They are straight going for the all-in. Look at this, guys. The medevacs have been sniped, so the Marines can't really stim anymore. Spirit's units are pretty much dead. There's a lot of Stalkers at home that can deal with the Mutalisks. Let's see, he's probably gonna blink on them. Not quite yet. They're still pushing forward. There's a tank over that they have to be careful for. One tank for Nicorach is gonna... I hope he sieges this one at least. It's like the 5th tank. Come on. Siege that thing, brother. Not again. Nicorach. Why doesn't he siege these things, man? Not again. How is that the 3rd time? Okay, it's still a good siege. It's gonna get 1 hit. Oh, barely not. I think Goblin was a little distracted dealing with the mutas at home. Otherwise, he might have blinked in front of it. Still a decent trade, but I think that was not good enough there. Like, these mutas are gonna fall, but that was really the final push, guys. If we look at the income here, Nicorak is on 800 minerals a minute, which is just sad. Young Jakov has bailing speed. 21 Stalkers is... I mean, it's a strong army. It's not gonna be that good against... Oh no, Spirit's gonna have to too. If they get an ultra miracle fight... Okay, look, Young Jakov doesn't participate. They jump on this army before 2-2. That's the literal last hope. If they fight together, if 2-2 finishes, there is... that's it. He's making 11 more mutas, by the way. Drop into the main. Yeah, they're not gonna... There's no way they're gonna catch it. Yeah. Ooh, it's painful. You know, I really think a couple of different moves, a couple of different plays, and they really could have won this game. Admittedly, I still think they should have lost in the opener to those couple of links, but definitely some pretty big blunders by Nicorak this game. And it's a shame, because yesterday Nicorak was absolutely fantastic. Today, not as fantastic. Drops on top of 5 High Templars. He's going to kill 5 High Templars because these Archons are going to fall. This drop is not going to die. They're stimming through the middle. Really good choice to do this, by the way, because it's their last choice. But, or their last chance to win. But they just can't defend this anymore. Spirit has better upgrades on the Marines, basically rendering these Marines useless. This push is also not going to get stopped. But it just simply doesn't matter. There's Mutalisks out. And what does that mean? Terran can't fly away, meaning they're gonna get eliminated first. This push, it might actually still get cleaned up at some point. That's gonna be... Oh, that stasis where it looks like it should have hit. Really good trigger there. Takes a good fight here as well. Tanks are killing the Marines. Nicorak is falling apart here in these final moments. And I think now... Yeah, they are actually going to clean it up. And oof. A very, very, very painful defeat. In particular for Goblin. Goblin goes down to 1 and 4, and losing 2-0, guys, is very painful because the map score is going to matter in the tiebreakers. Goblin can still go 4 and 4 and escape the tiebreakers, but I feel like this one, it was a winnable series for him. Definitely, if I asked him beforehand, he would have wanted to win this one, and that's going to haunt him a little bit. Nicorak is still 2 and 2, so he's going to be in... yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say good spirits because he did just get owned, but he's still in very good chances to advance. Spirit improves to 2 and 2, and Young Jakov to 3 and 2.